London sisters. Today I'll be telling you the second part of Space Facts. The first part is already on my channel, so if you haven't had a look yet, then please do go watch it.
Like our channel and please subscribe to our channel and share with your friends.
And families.
Yes, share with your friends and families.
Let's continue with planet number 4. This planet is called
Planet Mars.
Yes, it's planet Mars. Mars is a little bigger than half the size of Earth. It's drier and colder, and it has huge dust storms. Like Earth, Mars has 4 seasons. Sometimes Mars is called a red planet because it's covered in red dust. Mars has huge cliffs and mountains too. The largest is Olympus Mons. It is 3 times the size of Mount Everest, Earth's highest mountain. Way back in 1965, a spacecraft called Mariner 4 flew past Mars, sending the first pictures back to Earth. So far, humans have not visited Mars, but in 2011, a car-sized space rover called Curiosity landed on there and has been exploring ever since. Scientists control Curiosity a bit like a remote-controlled car, but much slower. The signal takes 15 minutes to reach Mars, and its top speed is 0.14 kilometers per hour. That is slower than a sloth. Did you know next to Mars is a large asteroid belt? There are so many asteroids there traveling around the sun too. The biggest is Ceres. It is bigger than most asteroids, but too small to be a planet. So scientists call Ceres a dwarf planet. Did you know Mars is a red rocky planet that is dry and dusty? It is named after the Roman god of war. A day on Mars is 24.6 hours. The number of moons that Mars has is 2. They're called Phobos and Deimos. Did you know heat escapes from Mars very quickly? So if you were standing there, you would feel warm at your feet and freezing cold at your head. People used to think that life could exist on Mars. There are lots of films and stories about these aliens called Martians visiting Earth. Have you watched any of these movies? After Mars comes Jupiter. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. It is the first of the 4 planets which are called the gas giants, which are mostly made of gases rather than rocks. Jupiter's gases are red, brown, yellow, and white. From space, they look like orange and white swirls. There is a red spot on Jupiter. That is a storm that has been blowing for over hundreds of years. It has super speed winds. There are 67 moons orbiting Jupiter. So far, only 53 of them have names. Ganymede is Jupiter's largest moon. Also, it is the largest moon in the entire solar system.
Did you know Jupiter is so big all the planets could fit inside it?
Did you know thick clouds make this freezing cold planet look like it has stripes? Did you know that Jupiter is named after the king of Roman gods, Jupiter? A day on Jupiter is for 10 hours, and a year on Jupiter is for 4,333 Earth days. Not even our years goes into thousands. In 1979, Voyager 1 found out that Jupiter has 3 rings around it, a little like Saturn's. Let's move to our next planet, which is Saturn. Saturn is the second largest planet in the entire solar system. Also, like Jupiter, it is mostly made of gases. Saturn has 7 rings around it. They are made up of millions and millions of pieces of ice and rock. Some are the size of grains of sand, and others are simply huge. In 2004, a spacecraft called Cassini reached Saturn, and it sent back lots and lots of information about the planet its rings, and its moons. This gas giant is pale yellow and it's very freezing cold. And this is named after the Roman god of farming. A day on Saturn is 10.7 hours. A year on Saturn is 10,756 Earth days. There are 53 known moons, but they may be as many as 61. Did you know in the 1600s, Galileo Galilei first spotted Saturn's rings, but he thought they were part of the planet. Saturn has a lot of helium, the gas that we use to fill party balloons. Uranus is the 7th planet from the Sun. It is so far away from Earth that only 2 spacecrafts have ever flown past it. Uranus is the coldest planet in the solar system, and a spacecraft could not fly past Uranus's clouds because the freezing cold and the pressure would destroy it. Uranus's rings were first seen around 40 years ago. Scientists thought that there were 9 rings, but photos from the Hubble Space Telescope in 2005 show that Uranus had 13 rings. Did you know Uranus's color is green and blue, and there are 13 pale rings around it? Uranus is named after the ancient Greek god of the sky, which is called Uranus. And a day on Uranus is for 17 hours. A year on Uranus is 30,687 Earth days, and Uranus has 27 moons. Did you know Uranus is the only planet that spins on its sides like a rolling ball?
Did you know Uranus has the longest winter in the solar system?
Now let's move to the 8th planet, Neptune. Neptune was discovered using math. Isn't that very interesting? In 1846, Joseph Leverrier discovered that something was changing Uranus's orbit. So he worked out that there must be another planet nearby. So he sent his idea to Johann Galilei, who found Neptune almost straight away. Did you know that Neptune is so far away from the Sun that to complete one orbit around the Sun, it takes 165 Earth years? That is so long. How far must Neptune be from the Sun? It took Voyager 2 3 years to travel from Uranus to Neptune. It has sent back lots of information about the planet and has also discovered that there are 5 faint rings circling Neptune, along with 5 moons. Did you know that Neptune is a bright blue planet and has been named after the Roman god of the sea, Neptune? A day on Neptune is 16 hours. And a year on Neptune is 60,189 Earth days. The number of moons Neptune has is 14. Did you know in 1989, Voyager 2 spotted an Earth-sized storm raging on Neptune called the Great Dark Spot? And now the last fact that I'll be telling you about Neptune will be a big shocker, because Neptune has done one orbit around the Sun since it was found in 1846. This is all for this video. Hope you liked it and you enjoyed all the information. Please do like, share and subscribe and share with your friends and families. Till then, take care and
bye.
Goodbye.